Welcome back, everybody, to the Quake 2 limited gear run playthrough. We are going to go through the warehouse where it's all dark, but due to a power cube and awesome dynamic lighting, we get to see what the heck is going on. As I said in an earlier video, this is actually one of the small details I just love seeing in games. It's just dynamic lighting and things changing. What's in here? Okay, nothing. Okay, cool. I know I heard a berserker somewhere up here. Oh, look, a fan for no particular reason. And if you'll notice along that wall, there's a slight color change, which means, oh yes, trap. So I think I should keep an eye on it, just in case. Let's see if I can... that was poorly timed. I was hoping for an explosion to happen. Oh, yes! There's coding in... That's too funny. There is coding in the Strogue AI that if two different types of enemies accidentally get into each other's line of fire, they'll start... Oh yeah, you just got trounced. They'll start attacking each other, which actually can be in your favor. And so that is a very good thing. Ooh, you done. Love these grenades. So if you can get a variety of enemies to attack each other or get into each other's line of fire, you can actually make things a lot easier on yourself. Oh wow, he's everywhere. I knew you were down there. Sometimes knowledge is power. Otherwise I'd be blindsided by that evil little parasite. And then I'd be probably out of all my armor, and I'd probably be at 50 health. I hate those things. Alright, and now I know there's things underneath. Alright, where are you? Yep, there you are. I flipped him off. Best option here is to just use grenades. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I knew there was a second parasite down there. I'm not sure if there's a third. The sooner you can get rid of these parasites before you have to deal with them personally, the better. And I think there's one over there, too. I'll just toss a grenade. But it looks like it's safer for me to go down now. And we will continue on, using up each of our 4 power cubes as we go. I mean, we collected 4, right? So we gotta use them somewhere. Okay, I knew there was something else down here. I guess my grenade never touched you. Alright, here we go. Second power cube. Now we need just 2 more, and we should be done. Oh, I think I'm coming down with something. I wonder how many other players have done that. Where they are, like, sick, and they're in bed, but they still go play video games anyway. Well, it doesn't require a lot of effort. Alright, I have a bad feeling about this next spot. There's parasite on either side. Oh gosh. Oh god, yeah. That was unavoidable. Let's see. Oh, that was unavoidable. Oh my goodness. That was terrible. I'm gonna have to go back and get some health. And I think the majority of it's down here. Wow. In fact, I can pretty much get up to full health. That was a lot of medkits I could use. They're pretty generous with health in the beginning units, which is a good thing. Let's see here. There's another parasite down here, I know that. Oh, there you are. Get over here. Get over here. Alright, as long as we can keep... Oh gosh. Ow. As long as we can keep a good distance, I should be okay. What? In the butt? That was a good little surprise attack. It seems like if you can surprise a Strogue before they notice you, you can actually do more damage on your first initial shot than if you had not surprised them and they saw you first. That can be used to your advantage in a lot of situations. Especially if you use weapons such as the railgun. That can usually one-shot... Oh gosh, okay. That can usually one-shot most Strogue on the first hit if they don't know you're there. Okay, I'm in a bad spot. Okay, is there any other health? Anything? Anything at all? Well, there's that. Alright, I'm gonna have to take this guy up at his level. This is kind of annoying. There we go. And that door is not opened by any other means, so we have to blow it up. And it's funny because we have all these huge crates of explosives, and the small itty-bitty tiny crate that will be revealed here is like, you know, comparable to like 10 times the explosive power. It's just kind of funny. It's enough to blow open the door, so that's worth something. Alright, and I believe there's a secret that we can go down as we go down these stairs. And it's kind of vague. Yeah, there's the switch for it, right behind those crates. So you really got to be looking for it. I believe we can use the secret, so we'll find out once we get there. Oh, come on. Alright, 2 for 1. Alright, yes, health, we could use that. Armor, shells, grenades, bullets, ooh, everything but the adrenaline. That was a good secret. That is something we definitely can use. Looks like I'm gonna have a surplus of bullets, so I might as well start using them. Okay, pest is down. Got an extra bullet, and we're going to be up against a new enemy. Very, very powerful, but very, very slow. So, what is this new enemy? It is the tank. It has 3 different types of attacks. It has lasers, it has rockets, and it has a machine gun. Personally, I think the machine gun is by far the worst one of the bunch, because it has far less... oh yeah, see? He likes using that a lot. It has far less reaction time for you to react. The rocket launcher is easy to guess when he's going to use that, and he has an extended animation for when he wants to do his lasers. But he can usually pull out his machine gun within a second, and so you have less than a second to respond to that. And as such, you could easily take damage quick. I'd say in the range of like 30 health if you're not careful, you're not paying attention. So that's pretty dangerous. Oh yeah, I'm definitely coming down with something. I have plenty of shotgun shells, so I should just take these out. I'm not really sure if they can reach me up here, but I'm not going to find out. Going down there is like equivalent to suicide with these parasites. Alright, we're reaching the end of it here. There's a quad up there, nothing I can do about that. And these 2 odd platforms that are just here for no reason. They're just here circling. What is the point of this room? And again, Strogue never really made much sense, so I guess they have their own reasons why. Alright. How do we... Okay, wait a minute. Okay. This is how we get out. Got it. And here's the end of the unit. We are done with Unit 2. Wasn't so bad. Couple little hairy spots, but overall, I think I went through it in good fashion. Now we get to the meat and potatoes of this challenge, starting with Unit 3. How far did we get? Did we get any further? Yes? No? Maybe? I am saluting nothing. I'm saluting the wall. Maybe the inside of the crate. Who knows? Didn't go too far. Yeah, this is the first major unit of the game. It consists of, I think, like 6 or 7 different individual levels, rather than like 2 or 3, like the previous 2 units have been. So yeah, it's fairly lengthy and pretty large. It also has the widest assortment of tough, oh, I don't want to touch that big health, so I'm being careful here. It has the widest assortment of tough stroke enemies, and so we gotta be really careful about this. So let's start with some grenades. Did that even work? Oh my goodness. He got his head hit on the door. Alright, I think the other guy remains stationary, so he's vulnerable to grenades. Yep, he's not moving. And there's some flyers who are not being cooperative. All they gotta do is show their pretty little faces. Okay, well, until you do, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. And no, I am not going this route because it's just way too frustrating for its own good. I'm gonna take a more subterfuge route into the complex. It conserves a lot more bullets and a lot more pain and suffering. Alright, I think... Where is it? Ah, here it is. Here's the tunnel. So you basically have 2 routes to get through this main outer fortifications. You can go the main route, which has a whole bunch of traps and strobe and defenses and lasers that can kill you practically instantly if you cross the paths. Or you could take the route I'm doing and avoid the majority of that entirely and come up from the underneath. So, I mean, there's really a no-brainer which one you should really go for. Yeah, forget you. Alright, yep. We need to go through that fan. Ooh, silencer. Let's see, I'm going to activate my silencer first. I don't want to activate the ire of any other gunners or any other enemies that happen to be in the local area. I want to surprise them. Okay. So now we go through the stopped... Come on. Come on! Okay, there we go. Oh, I better go before I start drowning. Whew. Okay, I need the jack. Oh, I guess I don't need it. Not sure why that didn't get added. I think you have to have a jacket armor that is of greater value armor rating than the one you have currently to grab jacket armor up to 100. I think that's how it works. Okay, maybe I should shoot this out. Oh gosh. Point blank range. See how easy that was? I mean, we just completely avoided everything. And now we're here at the switch to the main gate of the detention center. There is a rocket turret down to my left, so I'm going to drop down to the right and make a run for it. Oh my gosh! Go, 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 go. Whew. Alright, we have conserved a lot of ammo and potentially health. Wasn't so bad. Okay. Locate blue keycard. I wonder how many more other keycards we'll have here. Security pass, red key. Stop evading my grenades. There we go. And I believe we're going to come up on a new item that we can utilize for this challenge. But it's guarded by a very nice enemy that we have encountered only once before. And that would be the tank. He's not too bad. As I said, his worst weapon is the machine gun, which he loves using apparently. But if you can gauge when he's going to do that, you can get out of the way quickly. It's just basically a cat and mouse game with tanks. You don't ever really want to get into a huge melee combat with them because they will win and you will lose. It's just simple as that. Oh, hello. And I think a new enemy is going to be introduced here. It would have been introduced in the previous level, but we skipped them entirely. The Gladiator. Ooh, these guys. These guys will be the bane of your existence in later units. They have a one-shot, almost one-shot kill if you have low health or armor, railgun, which is insta-hit, and they have very little, I guess you could say, spur-up time for firing that off. So they can hurt you, and hurt you in a bad way. Yep, there's some armor down there. I will keep it for future use. Let's see, locate red keycard in security complex. Because it ain't here. And now that we have the Bandolier, as you can see, we are now over 100 shotgun shells. Yay! That means we can fire and miss more often. You're probably wondering why I'm giving these guys. Well, because I know in the local area there are some medics, and I really don't want those guys reviving. So I'm just going to give them to Little Bloody Guts so that the medics have nothing to work with. So, man, we're just introducing all sorts of new stroke in this unit. We introduced the tank, well, not the tank, but got the Gladiator, and I think... Yep, I knew it. As soon as you get into this area, they respawn. Or they spawn out. And they start reviving everything that you just passed by. There should be a second one, too. There he is. And he's done. There, now I don't have to worry about medics at all for this section. There's a few more. But their blasters aren't really the biggest concern, because they don't hurt you that much. However, the fact that they can revive just about any other strobe that don't go up in explosions, like these flyers. They can't revive flyers because they just explode, but anything that leaves a dead body behind, well, guess what? They can revive it to full health, and you have to fight those guys all over again. This should shut down the lasers. I'm just shutting it down, not for the quad, but to make sure I don't back up into that and then kill myself. Oh, that was a terrible throw. Okay, first I throwed short, then I threw long, and now I'm just wasting grenades. So I should just forget this entirely and just go for the... Whoa. Just go for the shotgun. Alright, good. I could probably use some more grenades. Oh, jeez, he's in a good spot. Yeah, I'm in a bad spot for the gunner up above. I need to figure out a way to get him. Okay, yeah, this seems to be the best way. Oh gosh. Oh, those went way above me. Okay, shoot this and get some more armor. There's the upgraded gold armor. Combat armor, as it's called. And now we get our first major challenge, dual gladiators. Now the trick to getting these gladiators is get them up close, and I mean close. And the reason for that is their melee attack. I mean, you can't possibly survive at long distances with these guys, because they keep shooting railguns, and those could hit you and kill you in 1 to 2 shots. What you want is you want them up close, so they start initiating their claw attack. And they can't get out of that claw attack until they finish. So if you keep initiating it, then you can just dance back and forth, and they'll keep trying to hit you, and they'll keep failing, and you have plenty of time to get a whole bunch of lead into them. So they become easy after that point, but you just gotta get close. Sorry guys, You guys are in pain, agony, torture, and I'm just putting you out of your misery and taking any other bullets and health or whatever you have. So, yep. Anyway, it looks like we're coming up on my time. I think I'm just gonna finish... Oh, hello. You know, I'll just finish this guy off, and then we're gonna call it here, so... See you later.